Coming to you from FPA at Shannon Forest, Studio 402. This is Crusader Network News.
I'm Karis.
And I'm Gerard. It's Thursday, January 12th, 2023. Here's your news from around the school.
There will be no school Monday, January 16th in honor of Martin Luther King Jr. Day.
Spirit Week will be January 17th through 20th. Lower school students can wear their school spirit attire on Friday, January 20th.
That's right. We're heading over to the homecoming pep rally that afternoon, so we want to make sure we're ready.
Sounds like fun. I love pep rallies. Go Crusaders! Our 100th day of school is on Monday, January 30th. Details are coming soon on how we will celebrate that day.
I can't believe we're almost at 100 days.
Me too.
Seems like we just started school.
It sure does.
We have a lot of great Crusader basketball going on right now.
We sure do. Our varsity men's and women's teams, our JV boys teams, and our middle school girls team are all having awesome seasons.
You can check out our schedule for all our games at firstpresacademy.com. Come out and support our team.
Go Crusaders! Now it's time for our birthdays. Here are Candler Putnam and Finn Brown to tell us who to celebrate.
We have several birthdays to announce today, including a few we left off on the last show right before Christmas break by mistake. Let's start with those first. K5 friend Finley Deegan and K5 friend Anna Shaler celebrated their birthdays December 14th. K5 friend Lucas Ashley had his birthday December 16th. And second grader Vinny Sanchez celebrated his birthday December 17th. Happy birthday, guys. We love you and we hope you had a wonderful birthday.
Now to the birthdays for this week. Third grader Skylar Symes had a birthday Tuesday, January 10th. K5 friends Weston Horn and William Horn celebrated their birthdays yesterday, January 11th. Fourth grader Madeline Harris and first grader Wyatt Smith will celebrate their birthdays Saturday, January 14th. Fifth grader Adrian Paralon turns a year older Tuesday, January 17th. And fourth grader Caleb Patel has a birthday Wednesday, January 18th. Happy birthday to you all!
Thanks, Candler and Finn. Be sure to see your teachers for one of these really cool birthday pencils from your friends at Crusader Network News.
Now it's time for
Picture Ponder! Here's Abby Parker with our report.
Each week on Picture Ponder, we show you a portion of the picture and ask you to try to identify it. You know how it works. It always is something you see around the school at some point during the week. We want you to look at the picture and guess what you think it is. Here's the picture we showed you on the last show, and watch as we reveal the whole picture. We had a lot of great guesses this time. It was a gear in the STEM lab. Congratulations to Miss Mills' 4th grade class, also Emery J, Wyatt M, Asher, Maya, and Olivia E. Good job, guys. Now here's a picture for this week. Do you think you know what it is? Write your guess down on a piece of paper along with your name and turn it into Miss Seller's box in the office by Tuesday, January 17th. Be sure to tell tell us what you think it is and where it is. We'll reveal the whole picture on next week's show. Happy hunting!
Thanks, Abby. I'm not so sure about that picture. Turn your guesses by Tuesday, January 17th.
Right before our Christmas break, our 4th graders,
That's us.
were studying idioms.
What's an idiom, you might ask?
Well, let's let them tell us all about it.
This week we have been learning about figurative language. Today is just like an idiom day. Oops, we let the cat out of the bag.
My idiom is don't let the cat out of the bag, and it means not to let out a secret.
My idiom is it's raining cats and dogs, and it means it's raining so much. My idiom is don't count your chickens before they're hatched, which means don't actually count on something to happen until it's actually happening.
My idiom is a green thumb, and it means you have a knack of gardening.
My idiom is a sexual butterfly,
And it means that I'm very sexual.
My idiom is hold your horses, and that means to slow down or stop something.
My idiom is crying wolf, and that means when you say something that's not true, and when it really happens, they don't believe you. My idiom is it's raining cats and dogs, and that means it's raining really hard.
My idiom is I got my head in the clouds, which means I'm not paying attention.
My idiom is as cool as a cucumber, and that means calm and peaceful.
My idiom is mad as a hatter, and that means I am absolutely crazy.
My idiom is to keep a straight face, and that means to not laugh or smile. My idiom is a heart of gold, which means someone is really kind. My idiom is a pain in the neck, which means something is being a nuisance.
I'm a busy bee, which means I'm always busy.
My idiom is hold your horses, which means to be patient. My idiom is when pigs fly, which means I will never do it. I am one tough cookie, which means I can handle hard situations.
I'm a smart cookie, which means I'm really smart.
I have 3 idioms. One is I've got butterflies in my stomach, which means I'm really nervous. Other one is I've got my head in the clouds, which means I'm daydreaming. And the third one I have is I've got eyes in the back of my head, which means I can always see what you're doing.
Our idiom is break a leg. That means good luck. Break a leg. My idiom is butterflies in my stomach, and that means I'm very nervous.
My idiom is I have pants in my pants, and that means I can't sit still, and I'm very crazy.
It's raining cats and dogs.
It means it's raining really hard.
Great job, 4th graders. I know an idiom.
What is it?
I got bigger fish to fry.
I know what that means. That means you have more important things to do.
Right. Do you know any idioms?
Sure do.
What is it?
I'm cutting corners.
I know what that means. You're doing something quickly to save time and money.
That's right. Idioms are fun, but here's something that's not fun. Losing your coats at school.
I agree. We have a lot of coats in our lost and found right now. Here's Hale Blackwell to give us a peek.
Hello, Crusaders. Are you missing a winter coat? It might be right here in the lost and found. We have green coats, blue coats, pink coats, orange coats, fluffy coats, and even sweatshirts. Dr. Grandpa put all these coats on hangers, so it'll be really easy to find yours. Is this yours? Be sure to check out the lost and found in the lunchroom. You don't want to be cold this winter, do you?
Thanks, Hill. I know where my code is.
I do too.
Maybe you should check it out. Let's move on. It's time to hear about some special friends we want to lift up in prayer this week.
Here's Gavin Singletary with our Awesome 8.
Each week on Crusader Network News, we will lift up in prayer specific students and teachers. The Bible tells us to encourage one another and build one another up. One of the ways we can do that is through prayer. Here are our awesome 8 students and teachers for this week. 5th grader, Erin Pardue. 4th grader, Caroline Nelson. K5 friend, Lola Stubbs. 4th grader, Gerard Els. 1st grader, Oliver Harris. K5 teacher, Miss Hines. 4th grader, Justice Houston. And 2nd grader, Kaiden Brand. Please post these names somewhere in your classroom to remind you who to pray for this week. We will give each of these students and teachers a cross keychain like this to put on your lunchbox or maybe your book bag to remind you how special you are to God and to us.
Thanks, Gavin. We're thankful to be able to encourage our friends through prayer. We'll be bringing the crosses to you sometime soon.
That's our show for today. But first, we want to give a big shout out to our second semester safety patrols. Carson Segrist, Mandy Waddell, Jason Byers, and Hannah Rollison.
Also, Audrey Turner, Hammond Pardue, and Debris Bridges. Thank you for serving our FPA families.
Remember to always try your best and do everything in a way that brings glory and honor to God.
We're going to leave you with a look back at our awesome Christmas stores decoration this past year.
Thanks for watching.
We'll see you next week.
Happy New Year!
Bye.